Have you ever wondered if the money you earn from your summer job, babysitting, or even selling things online is just yours to keep, or if some of it actually belongs to Uncle Sam? It is a super common question, and understanding the answer is a great step towards financial smarts. The direct answer is that teens generally pay tax on earned income, which includes wages from a job, tips, and even income from a side hustle or self-employment. The key is whether your total income for the year exceeds a certain threshold, which changes annually. The reason income is taxable is rooted in the idea of shared responsibility for public services. The government uses tax revenue to fund things like roads, schools, and parks. For teens, the most common types of taxable income come from working for an employer, where you typically receive a W-2 form, or from self-employment, which might involve a 1099 form if you earn over a certain amount from a single payer. Wages from a part-time job, like working at a restaurant, retail store, or camp, are almost always taxable. This also applies to tips you receive, which are considered part of your regular income. If you are self-employed, perhaps by tutoring, freelancing, or running your own small business like dog walking, your net earnings from self-employment can also be subject to income tax and self-employment tax, which covers Social Security and Medicare. For practical purposes, this means keeping good records of your earnings and expenses, especially if you are self-employed. If you work for an employer, they will withhold taxes from your paycheck and send you a W-2 form at the end of the year. If you have your own business, you will need to track your income and expenses to figure out your net profit, and you might even need to make estimated tax payments throughout the year if you expect to owe a significant amount. It is important to remember that not all money received is considered taxable income. Gifts from family members, for instance, are generally not taxable income to the recipient. Also, depending on your total income, you might not owe any tax at all, especially if your income falls below the standard deduction amount. However, you might still need to file a tax return to get back any taxes that were withheld from your paychecks. Understanding these basics helps you manage your money wisely, plan for future expenses, and fulfills your civic duty. It empowers you to navigate the financial world with confidence, knowing exactly where your money comes from and where some of it needs to go to support the community.